believer of the ummati of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we see in the face of Sayyidina AbuBakr radiallahu anhu. AbuBakr radiallahu anhu. Why AbuBakr radiallahu anhu? Let's hear it. Rasulullah wakes up, tells people, his close ones, word spreads, word of mouth spreads. If today it spreads, it used to spread back then too. Good and bad. Word spreads, and it's hadith that's captured in the Kutub al-Hadith, where the kuffar, or munafiqeen, they come to Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, and they say, you know what your friend is declaring over there? Can you believe it? It's as if they were expressing this in a derogatory way, in an insulting way. That, look what your friend that you've been following and hanging out with, look what he's saying. So what did he say? He said he went to Bayt al-Maqdis and back. And you know what it takes, how long to get to Bayt al-Maqdis back in those days over camels? About 80 days or so. About 2 months, 3 months time period. And he says he's been there and back in one night. He said, Hakada qal? Is that how he said? Is that how Rasulullah said? He said, yeah, that's what Rasulullah said. That's what he claims, they said. That's what he claims, that Rasulullah ﷺ overnight takes this journey that usually takes 3 months. And they were making fun of that. They were ridiculing that. And Abu Bakr, he says, if that's what Rasulullah says, لَقَدْ صَدَقْ. If that was Rasulullah said, then verily he said the truth. And again, now mind you, who is Abu Bakr? Abu Bakr is not some poor, weak, young. Abu Bakr is somebody who's only 2 years younger than Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abu Bakr is somebody who actually grew up with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If Rasulullah had a friend while he was growing up, it was Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He was the only one who had the privilege of accompanying Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam during the migration. We know him as the Yar-e-Ghar in Urdu, as we say. He is the friend of the cave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was Sayyidina Abu Bakr. So much so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions this companionship of Sayyidina Abu Bakr with Sayyidina Rasulullah in Quran Kareem. When he says, Sani idhuma fil ghar. The second of the two in the ghar was, in other words, referring to Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. So understand, for somebody of a high stature, and he was a wealthy person. He was from the nobility of Quraysh. He was somebody who would actually help people. And one of the good deeds that he was known to do, Sayyidina Abu Bakr, was find people who are jailed for wrong reasons or for what have you. He would actually give the monetary compensation to release them from the jails. I mean, he was a very popular, respectable, high-ranking person among the Quraysh. Allahu Akbar. So imagine when the people who were trying to ridicule came to Abu Bakr so that they were tapping on his intellect and position, and he goes, if that's what my friend, if that's what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, then laqad sadaq. Then verily he has said the truth. And that's when the blessed title has been given to Abu Bakr. And now we call him out of respect and dignity, Sayyiduna Abu Bakr As-Siddiq radiallahu anhu. For he is the one who accepted this miraculous event. And when they were approaching him and telling him this in a way of demoralizing him or ridiculing this event, rather he is giving tasdeeq of this event. And so